Hello, Cape Cod Market Center. Adam Roach here with Recruiting Bridge. I am also a team leader. Hello, Cape Cod and the Islands Market Center. My name is Adam Roach. I'm with Recruiting Bridge, and your fearless leader, team leader Dan, has asked that I create a quick little webinar for you with regards to how to use your new system called Recruiting Bridge. Well, let me jump right into this for you. Quickly, why did I create Recruiting Bridge? Very simple. As a team leader myself, my agents would give me leads, as I'm sure you've given Dan leads before, and then my agents never knew what happened with their leads, whether they were onboarded and recruited over, or whether they were just, in the pipeline. They just had no idea what was going on with their leads. So I developed a system called Recruiting Bridge. In your inboxes, you should have received an email that looks like this, actually exactly like this. And it says, welcome to Recruiting Bridge. You see, Dan sent over the roster, the Market Center roster, and we created profiles for all of you. So check your inbox to make sure that you have this. If you do not, get with Dan and he will be able to invite you to Recruiting Bridge. So let's get started real quick. You'll see here that it says, hi, your name. It says your team leader has created a Recruiting Bridge account for you, so on and so forth. You get to monitor your leads through the system. And here is your username, and here is your temporary password. You can change your password by clicking on this link right here. You can click on a how to get started video right here, but no need to do that because here is your video, your webinar right here on how to get started. So without further delay, let's click on create our user setup. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to look at the username. It's just going to be my email address. So I'm going to go back here and I'm going to change this one. And then we're going to put the password that is in there. Right now it is Bridge93. I'm going to sign in. You're going to be able to do this every single time, assuming I get the right password. BRIDGE 93. Nope. We're going to cancel this webinar now because this is not working. That's great. Hello, Cape Cod and the Islands, Keller Williams Market Center. Adam Roach here, also with Keller Williams and the founder and creator of Recruiting Bridge, which you're going to learn about here real quickly. Your fearless team leader, Dan, reached out to me last week, and I reached out to him, and I said, Dan, you got to check out this system. He says, Adam, this system's going to be great, yet I need to teach my agents how to use this. And I'm going to be teaching a profit sharing class next week. Would you mind making a how-to video? Not a problem, Dan. Let's dive right in here. Now, let's do a little background as to why Recruiting Bridge was created. As agents, I'm sure you give Dan many leads, right, of agents that you would think could benefit from joining Keller Williams. I know as a team leader myself, my agents give me leads, yet at the end of the day, I do not always do a good job of following up with the agent that gave me the lead. I do a great job of following up with the lead, yet the agent that gave me the lead always seems to fall through the cracks. So I created this system called Recruiting Bridge, where now you, the agent, will have your own profile. You can upload all leads to Dan through this system. And every time Dan contacts, puts new information about the lead, so on and so forth about the lead that you sent to Dan, you will be notified every single time with his notes and every action that Dan has taken with your lead. Very cool. Everyone is in the game. So let's look at your inbox real quick. In your inbox, let me blow this up a little bit. You should have received an invite. It looks something like this. Welcome to Recruiting Bridge. Your team leader has created a Recruiting Bridge account for you. It's free for you. You are now part of the only lead monitoring system in the real estate industry. We have created a temporary password for you to access your account. So click on this link right here. You will see your username and then your password. If you want to change your password anytime, just simply click on this link right here, and so on and so forth with the other link. So let's click on Recruiting Bridge link right here. It'll take you to the site. The site is actually just recruitingbridge.com. I would definitely put that in as a saved URL. So Adam Roach at gmail.com. Password BRI, what was it? Bridge 93. And that'll log you right into the agent side of the Recruiting Bridge. So here you can click on Show Me How This Works. Click on that. It'll walk you through a step-by-step process. It says when you have a new lead you would like to refer to Dan, simply click right here. This next button right here is you can watch all of your leads in Dan's pipeline at any time by clicking on that button right there. We have put in a profit sharing calculator. Now, this is not 100% accurate, but it should give you a good overview of what a capper looks like when he or she joins your first line, assuming everyone is profitable. So that is that. And that's really the steps right there. So let's do this. Let's refer a new lead. This is the page that comes up. The lead's name is Bob. Last name is Smith. Email is bobsmith@yahoo.com. Phone number. Put in a phone number, 310-709-11111. Now, this is really important, agents, to pay attention to. As a team leader, and I'm sure Dan will teach you, hot leads are much better for us to convert faster appointments. This doesn't mean that they need to be ready to sign up with KW, yet they do, and they should be expecting Dan's call. So what you can say here is on 5/11/14 had lunch with Bob. He is interested in building a team. I told him you, Dan, were the man and that you could help him. He is expecting your call. Perfect. Okay, that's it. Hot lead, submit, and that lead then goes to Dan. In this case, it went to me, the team leader. Now, what's really neat here is, and I'll show you real fast, as that lead comes in on Dan's side, he gets an email notifying him that he had a new lead. So I'm going to walk you through this process real quick. Yet I just want to give you, so here it is. So Adam Roach referred Bob Smith. I, as a team leader, get to click on Bob Smith. I'm going to say 5/12/14. Called Bob and set an appointment for 5/13 at 12 p.m. for lunch. Great. Perfect. I'd come up here. I'd set another reminder, 5/12, and then just push submit. Guess what? That then, we come back here. If we refresh this page, look at there. Agents, this is your Recruiting Bridge, and the notes are right there from Dan. How cool is that, huh? So let me log out of this. So what do we need to do? Now you need to, here's all your referrals that you sent to Dan already. Here's your dashboard as an agent. Come here, review your referrals. There's Bob. Click on Bob. You can see all of Bob's notes from Dan. So that's it. That's what Recruiting Bridge is all about. Dan's going to teach you now about wealth building, about building your profit share tree. Use the system. If you have any questions, feel free to talk to Dan, or you know what, feel free to give me a call at any time or email me. Email is adamroach, ADAMROACH @kw.com. His phone number is 310-709-1146. I'll be happy to help any way I can. Okay, Dan, the class is back to you, buddy. Hope you guys have a great day, and thanks for using the Recruiting Bridge. I know you'll love it. Take care. Bye-bye.